Hello, this is Tim Stewart from Visual Decisions. We're here today to talk about how to use smart factory solutions to create a competitive advantage in the marketplace. There are many dimensions on which companies compete in the marketplace. Here's a list of 10 critical facets of the business where you can create an edge against the competition. There's cost advantage, or the ability to produce goods at a lower cost compared to competitors, giving it a competitive price advantage. Reliability, ability to consistently produce goods when promised, giving it a competitive advantage on delivery. Quality advantage, that one's pretty obvious. Speed to market, being able to bring your products to market faster. Flexibility, being able to adapt to changes in the market demand and shifts in customer preferences. Differentiation, or having unique products or services not available from your competition. Strong customer relationships, whether that's doing good things for your customers and doing things that nobody else can do, or whether it's avoiding all of the bad ones, or the combination of those. Having an efficient supply chain, because it's almost never one company competing against another, it's your entire supply chain competing against theirs. Intellectual property, having patents, trademarks, and other form of IP, as well as just the institutional knowledge within your organization. And then workforce development and effectively training your people, recruiting and retaining those employees more effectively than your competition. So just as an example, this chart represents an as-is assessment of one customer's positioning within their industry. They've been a low-cost provider that consistently hits their delivery dates, owns strong customer relationships, and has an efficient supply chain, and they do a good job of developing their people. Where they're not as strong is that they've focused on that kind of mass consumer, not really low quality, but not as high quality as some of their competition. And so they aren't as high on those different axes. And here's a visualization of where they want to be in the next 3 to 5 years. So we've put together a plan to utilize Industry 4.0 solutions to maintain or build on their strengths, but also address some of their weaknesses. And first among those is how to become a higher quality provider so that they can catch up on some of the price premium that their competitors have. They also want to increase the flexibility of their production, be faster to market with new products, and increase the differentiation in some of their products. Additionally, they want to go from good to outstanding at developing their people, as well as recruiting and retaining the highly skilled and knowledgeable workers across their organization. Now let's take a look at how to use Industry 4.0 to make changes in each of those dimensions. On each one of those dimensions, we'll look at some of the typical use cases that can help improve performance in that area. Then we'll list out some of the enabling technologies that support those use cases. And I'll take a deeper dive into one use case on each slide in order to illustrate the link to performance. And for each use case within here, I've generally done full webinars or articles on every use case that I'll talk about. So if you're interested in more details, please reach out to me at the email address below. We'll start by looking at how to create a cost advantage. Some of the typical ways to improve performance here include improving factory performance through predictive maintenance, improved problem solving, enhanced operational excellence, better quality, energy optimization, and much, much more. There's literally hundreds of use cases in this area. And each of these use cases provides great value in creating a cost advantage. Just as an example, predictive maintenance capabilities help to reduce the unplanned downtime on machines. Not only does this help to improve the throughput at the plant with the same asset base, but it also reduces the amount of wasted labor as they stand by an idle machine. The cost of spares is also impacted as the machine can run until almost failure, to maximize the life of all the different consumable and replaceable parts. Being a reliable supplier is taken as a given in today's marketplace. Unreliable suppliers are forced to grant price concessions just to retain their current customers, let alone get new ones. And many of the same use cases that address cost reductions can also help to improve the consistency of manufacturing performance. So some of those are predictive maintenance, remote monitoring and control, real-time production tracking, machine monitoring, and improved planning and scheduling. In addition to the predictive maintenance capabilities described above, real-time production tracking allows companies to immediately identify when production stops or deviations from the plan occur. And this allows them to react much more quickly and execute against the plan much more effectively. Companies with higher quality products, or at least companies that have a reputation for higher quality products, can charge a premium in the market, or at least most markets. And there are many use cases for Industry 4.0 that apply to improving quality. And here's just a few. Predictive quality, improved root cause analysis, automated traceability, advanced process control, improved training, standard work enforcement, and automated error detection. And I-IoT, video analytics, and other Industry 4.0 solutions provide incredibly rich data. And this data can be used to dramatically improve root cause analysis for quality issues. In addition, AI and ML software can be used to augment or even automate parts of the analysis as well. And again, if you want more details on any of these things, please either reach out to me at tim@visualdecisions.com or look at some of my previous articles and webinars. There's a first mover advantage in most markets. The company that can bring their product to market fastest can charge a premium and gain kind of the default market share. Some use cases to improve speed to market include VR, virtual reality and augmented reality in product design, digital twin for design and testing, digital PLM or product lifecycle management, and closed loop design for manufacturing, design for Six Sigma processes. And a closed loop for design manufacturing process can create huge speed and quality savings. Data from the shop floor can be used during the design process to create products that are easier to manufacture at higher quality levels. And this can dramatically speed the transition from having an having a product that only exists in the CAD program to having it within full-scale production. The world is much more volatile than ever before. Being able to adapt to changes in the market is critical. And so some of the use cases here include setup optimization, improved planning and scheduling, predictive sales planning, real-time replanning, and faster S&OP cycles. Setup reduction processes have been in place for decades, but they can be significantly improved by using information from video analytics or spatial computing, the Internet of Things systems, augmented reality, and much more. Another way that companies can compete in the market is through product differentiation. Some use cases in this area include personalized products, 3D printing, intelligent products with advanced sensors, customized mass production, and energy optimization. The one I'll focus on here is intelligent products. Not only can this provide product differentiation in the marketplace, think autonomous driving capabilities, but this information can be incredibly useful when it's fed back into the product design process. You essentially get information from the product itself of how it's being used in the field, what the stresses are, where it's having success, where it's having failures, and that can be used by that product design process to iterate the next version of that product and make it even better for how it's actually being used in the field. As I mentioned earlier, there are many ways to create good customer relationships. And first and foremost among those is to avoid doing things that upset them, such as missed deliveries and poor quality products. Some example use cases here include predictive customer service, personalized marketing, improved warranty, virtual assistants and chatbots, better delivery reliability, cost, and quality. Now, if you've tried typing queries into ChatGPM, it illustrates the art of the possible and gives an idea of what is coming with virtual assistants and chatbot technology. Imagine an interface like that, but instead of typing in general inquiries, the user was able to ask questions about your products, their order status, and much more. Being able to get that customized type of information in an automated fashion will be game-changing for that relationship between your company and your customers. Again, as mentioned earlier, very few companies are so vertically integrated that they're competing alone in the market. It's much more typical that you have one supply chain against another supply chain. So on top of improving your own performance, what can you do to improve the performance of the entire supply chain? And some example use cases here are predictive supply chain management, smart logistics, real-time inventory management, IoT monitoring and traceability, cold chain certification, and again, much more. Industry 4.0 solutions can be used here to provide transparency in planning and execution across the supply chain without requiring access to sensitive systems. And this will help create that alignment and remove inefficiencies as you're all working together on the same plan at the same time. And this can be executed through a combination of IoT, analytics, and planning systems, along with blockchain to create transparency with trust. Intellectual property is the backbone to many corporate valuations, and Industry 4.0 can accelerate the creation of IP for intelligent products, as well as IP around world-class manufacturing processes. And some example use cases here are digital twins for product design and testing, the digital product lifecycle management, VR and AR and product design, digital twin technology and advanced product lifecycle technologies can accelerate the product development process and create unique capabilities in your products that can then be patented and protected. But all of these different enablers can be utilized to expand the capabilities of the organization, expand the total knowledge base of the organization, and create unique processes within manufacturing and your overall supply chain, in addition to just creating new products that are patentable. Many would argue that this is the way to create the most durable and broad-based advantage in the market, is to develop the workforce. Going back to the fifth discipline and so forth, having that workforce development, having that ability to effectively train and develop your people, as well as superior recruitment and retention of your employees, can create that lasting advantage in the marketplace. So here are some use cases to support that process. Digital workforce training and development, AR and VR for training, video analytics for ongoing training, wearable technology for workers, and eliminating non-value-add activity. And in general, upskilling your workforce to utilize all of the technologies and execute the use cases described previously in the presentation is going to help you gain a massive advantage over competitors who do not invest in their workers in that way. But having some of these technologies in place and being able to use them in your recruitment process is also going to help you attract that next generation of workers that are looking for, interesting jobs in addition to just something that's going to give them a paycheck. And being able to point to some of these things and project that they're going to be in a leading edge environment is going to help you recruit those people and become part of the organization. In addition, people in that kind of an environment probably won't want to leave and go to a company that doesn't have those same kinds of capabilities and the same focus on personnel development that your company can have. And so being able to have this in place and utilizing these technologies to do so can provide that lasting advantage. And that's it for today. Short presentation today. As always, reach out to me if you have questions or are interested in learning more. I touched on a lot of different subjects today, but I have deep materials on most everything within there. And so please reach out at any time. You have my email there on the screen, and you can also find my phone number and so forth on my website. We have a large number of upcoming webinars on a wide variety of topics. The one next week I'm actually quite excited about with the Smart, Lean, and Green. And I'm very much looking forward to going through and talking about sustainability and smart manufacturing and how those interrelate. So with that, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.